Hello, this is Vinny DiMazzo. You're watching RCW Spotlight. Home of RCW wrestling, home of professional wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
All right, as everybody saw last week, Spike St. James refereed a match between Miles Jacobs and, of course, my man, the next big deal, Ray Stewart. Well, Ray and I both feel like Spike had a very fast count going on there. And no, he didn't. He called it right down your aisle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my heavyweight championship integrity, and I'm going to call this match right down the middle. What are you laughing at? All right, listen. Here's the thing. Number one. You listening to me?
Number one.
I'm the referee. Keep an eye on it. See these stripes? I'm in charge now. All right. Number one. You're a friend of mine from the show.
Friend.
He's like a nephew to me. He is my nephew. I'm not even like, he's my nephew. I'm gonna make sure that this thing is called completely fair and square. I'm not joking. Stand over here, don't worry. Stand over here. Try and go like this. Make sure.
Poke you in the eye.
Yeah, you check through my arm, see if I have anything.
That's fine. Hey, this is a grudge. I get it. You gonna lift up my legs? I'll do it for you. Don't worry about it.
Dang, no, you almost lost your balance, didn't you? All right, you're good.
Of course I'm good.
No, yeah.
No.
Glasses
Great.
off. Come out there, yes. All right.
Really, Ray?
Really? All right, come on. Anything else? May want to powder them boots, son. It's not pretty great. All right, I'm gonna hold these until the match is over. See that?
Yeah, no, I saw that. I appreciate it. I really do.
Okay. Come in here. Listen to me. I know you guys don't like each other. I know you guys have a grudge. But I want a real clean match, okay? I would like this to be a wrestling match. I'm trying to prove a point for you here because I do believe you got screwed last time. So, fair and square, let's get this thing going on. See that? That's called... Come on, man. Sportsmanship. Sportsmanship, right? All right. Let's go. Begin. Stop! Hey, you made a mistake!
Open the fist.
Open the fist.
Watch the choke.
Okay. All right. Come on, guys. Very clean. Ray, come on, open the fist. Ray, open the fist. Okay, Ray, gotta break on the ropes. Gotta break on the ropes. Come on. One. Let's take care of that. He's on the ropes.
You were a little slow.
Stay back. No, I was not.
Just a little bit.
Because I was like, you're always slow. Now, come on.
I make up for it.
Talk about when you ref my matches. All right, come on, guys. What's up? You all right, Ray? You have a go?
Yeah. What? You talking about slow?
I'm not.
We were just talking about it. Let's go, ref model.
First of all, his shirt. They call me ref model. What the heck? Jake. What do you say, Ray?
Throw!
You all right? You all right? Your winner, fair and square, the next big deal, Ray Stewart. Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, your role model, Ric Lieb, and with us as always is a very poorly dressed. What is going on with you? You were the sharp dressed man. You were the sexy guy on TV.
Simply today, I came here to not only work on the RCW set, but also work in the ring today. So I did a little bit of training, warm up for, a few matches.
Okay, yeah, you needed it after that last match. By the way, as always, we have the Don of Professional Wrestling sitting over here, Frankie Andolini. Guys, I'd like to say we have a great show lined up, but unfortunately, we have the Rogue and his manager, the Beast, Cerminara. What is wrong with you? The Sicilian Beast.
What are you talking about? That's going to be a great show.
Well, it's going to be a great show because...
it's going to be a bad show for you, but,
Rogue remembers these. I'm going to go ahead and put my friend down here right now. What do you want?
What's it?
Oh, yeah. Wait, didn't you see him up close and personal when I handed him to Ray the other day? That's what I got accused of, by the way, by him.
Yeah, by the way, I saw that, and,
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're
felt
talking
that
about.
too.
He
Yeah.
accused me of handing Ray brass knuckles.
There's no such thing. That's a paper.
Right, paper. Come on, these are paperweights. I'm using them so I don't lose my business card. Because when the Sicilian Beast fails with the guys that he's chosen, I'm going to give him this business card, tell him to call me, and I'll get him a job, maybe washing cars or something. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into the question, because we do have a question today, and it's an actually very good one. Took place a little over a week ago, and I'll have to reopen my phone now. All right, here it is. It says, "Hey guys, love the show." Duh.
Right.
I'm going to throw in something on this that they did not write, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. Aside from the guy that sits in front, Miles Jacobs, is it? Yeah. That's it. Okay, they didn't say that, but I know they meant it. They meant it.
The hobo.
Anyway, we were wondering if you guys saw what the Sandman said at a recent wrestling event, and Tessa Blanchard's response in the middle of the ring. So for those of you that don't know, I shall read it. This was actually called WrestleCade Super Show. It was on November 30th. The main event was Rosemary versus Tessa Blanchard versus Jordan, whoever, and Taya Valkyrie. Tessa wasn't able to do it because she had an eye injury. So Sue Young, who is a friend of when we were doing Pro Wrestling Weekend, friend of the show, Sue Young ended up taking her place. Jordan Grace, she tweeted out what was said in the back. Hey, remember that time Sandman came up to 4 women to main event to tell us that women main eventing is wrong, and any male wrestler with any sort of experience would agree. Was this 1998? No, it was tonight. Anyway, 2019. And so she went on and she posted that. Wow. But that wasn't it. The best part, or worst part, depending on how you think, was this is what Tessa Blanchard said that night while Sandman was still there in the arena. She went in the ring and cut this promo. She said, "I was in the back earlier tonight, and I had to listen to an old ECW guy that used to have a beer in his hand talk about how women shouldn't be main eventing this event or any event. Not because he didn't have faith in these women, but because he didn't have faith in you fans. It's 2020, and I think it's a crock of horse stuff." Almost got it.
Nice
yeah.
catch.
The women in this ring right now are some of the best women's wrestlers. No, they are some of the best wrestlers in this business. You're looking at women who have traveled the world and held notable titles in notable companies all over the entire world. I can't think of anybody better to main event. Okay, What are our takes? Who wants to go first? I can if you want me to, but
Go,
I'm
I'll
offering.
go. I'll go. So
Okay, we'll let the millennial go first.
I can't believe Sandman would say something like that. Like, holy crap, that's so disrespectful.
Right.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
I'm freaked out. I'm like,
Keep saying
You
like.
need a safe space.
at this point, I might
Right.
be behind that bar with you.
Here, this isn't really a business card. It's a timeout card. Do you need it?
No,
Okay.
give it the Sandman. I thought that was your business card. Anyway,
It is.
anywho, so yeah, I mean,
Do you agree with what Tessa Blanchard did, though? Going in the middle of the ring and throwing the business out there in front of the crowd.
no, I don't believe that should happen either. Like,
Right.
you don't make personal business public knowledge. I mean, if it's a personal beef with someone, you hash it out personally between you and that person. You don't go out on a public forum and say, "Hey, F this guy," or "F this woman," or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you don't do that.
Frankie?
He's entitled to his opinion, right or wrong. It's America. It's kind of the best part about it.
Right.
Taking it to them to tell them about it, probably not the smartest thing in the world to do. I've made one woman mad, much less four. Four trained women wrestlers. Now, I don't think I'd get in the way of that. That sounds like a bad night. But he's entitled to have his opinion. I don't really feel like they should have aired that laundry out there as detailed as they did, but by all means, you can go out there and say, hey, some people feel like we shouldn't be here. Let's show you why we should. And let your actions speak louder than your words.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this from a wide perspective. When I was brought into wrestling, the thought of a woman main eventing or any women main eventing was completely crazy. So I kind of understand where he's coming from. Back in '89 when I broke in, you didn't barely even have women's wrestling because women weren't supposed to be in our ring, you know. But as the years have progressed, let's be honest, the women nowadays are more masculine than the men nowadays. It's a sad but unfortunate realism. It's a fact. The women take working out and hitting the gym more serious than the men do, and why do you roll his eyes? And to me, it's a slap in the face to our masculinity. I believe that in this case, guys, please, the intelligent one on the set is talking.
Don't make me.
I believe that in this case, the person that stood up and spoke is probably the worst example too. Because let's be realistic about this. What the hell is a Sandman anyway? He's not a good wrestler.
No.
If he was wrestling in RCW, he'd be yard tard crashed. You know why? Because he's a yard tard. He doesn't dress properly. He obviously wasn't trained properly.
He was drunk half the time, wasn't he?
That's my
Yeah, I know. Stole your gimmick. And I mean, but the fact is still the fact. The guy wasn't good in the ring. The guy wasn't good out of the ring. The guy, I mean, and I'm not trying to burn a bridge here, but hey, I'll light the fire if I have to. You really weren't a good wrestler. So why are you speaking up? You know what I mean? And, but for Tessa to go out in the middle of the ring and complain to the fans, no, I disagree with that also. Because to me, you don't air family business. I don't care if it just happened and it's fresh in your mind. If you got that offended, punch him in the face. Have you ever seen him? He can't beat you, and you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just beat his ass in the back. That's what we would have done. That's what we would do. I mean, so take care of family business within family business. That's my take. Now, was Tessa right for what she said? Yeah, she was 100% right on this. But she did it wrong.
Yeah.
That's my take on this. We're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk another match here on 'Twas the Fight Before Christmas. Well, another week, another challenge, and the list is back. And my top 10 list this week features somebody that I'm actually doing as a favor to my friend, brilliant Brett Fuller. He said, Rick, how come my man, Black Sabbath, over here, okay, that's creepy, hasn't had a chance to take a title shot from you, or earn a title shot from you. And I told him, I was like, well, honestly, I did not know that you were looking in that direction, but hey, you know what? This man's just as deserving as anyone else. I feel he was screwed against John Sell, Johnny Gigolo, and so why not give him an opportunity to earn a shot at my championship right here? And of course, as everybody knows, my opponents, after losing to me like they always do, because I'm the GOAT, they don't go home with nothing. That's right. Tell them what they won.
Oh, they all got a participation trophy.
That's exactly right. A participation trophy. I like that you're playing along with this one now, Jake. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. When he's refereeing, he's not Miles Jacob. He's Miles Jake, or as I like to call him, Jake. All right. See, up here, Jake.
It's just my.
Do you hate being called Jake, by the way?
I mean, you're shortening my last name. You're
Jake. I like it.
Yeah,
You should
know.
That should have been your gimmick name from the start, right there. You should have just changed your name from Miles Jacob
To Miles
to
Jake.
Jacob Miles and called yourself Jake Miles, or Jake Brick.
Yeah,
Jake
that's
Brick.
that's part of a truck. I mean,
Right.
I know I'm a trucker,
Right, you're a
but
trucker. Okay. Anyway, let's get this match going. As you see, Brett Fuller, stay back, crazy man. As you see, Brett Fuller and Justin Sider will not be at ringside because these are not title matches. These are also done in the training facility, so we're not having any of that stuff going on. And you know, he doesn't get a manager, I don't get a manager. It's not fair. Let's fix that man's hair. I mean, good Lord, you're on television, son. Apparently, he does not want his hair fixed. All right, check him, because if there's one person I know that will cheat,
you want me to check him?
please.
Him.
Right. Check that scary freaking.
Can I get your arm? Just.
Come on, Miles Jacob. Will you please do me a favor?
He's scary, dude.
I
He's
get
a scary
that.
man.
I get that. I don't even know if he thinks he is a man. All right.
He's good.
He's good.
He's good.
I'm good.
He's gone through the X-ray machine. We have one of those.
Right. That's
yeah.
You ain't checking. You ain't checking.
No, you're less scary than he is.
What's up, heavyweight
Yeah,
champ?
you are. Wait, by the way, your boot's untied, but you know, whatever.
It's not untied.
It looks like it's untied.
It's untucked. Crying out loud.
Alright. I'm assuming you know the rules, but since you can't speak human. Okay.
Alright.
You know the rules.
Yes,
You're gonna break
come on.
them eventually. Doesn't matter. Let's get it on.
I would shake his hand.
Yeah, I just.
You got a creepy looking dude.
Oh.
Should I lock up? Come on, ghoul. Yo!
Hey!
Yo!
Get him out. Hey! 1, 2, 3, 4! Get out! Hey!
Cameraman, did you catch that? I hope so. Ugh! Because I want to show Brett his boy's a cheater. I would never cheat.
Wait, don't hide behind me!
You want to play the tough guy game, huh? Let's go. Come on, tough guy. All right, see.
Hey!
You almost somehow got. That might have been my quickest win because I was the most pissed off. I
He's
ever was.
scared.
Check the shit. Choke me. Oh. Anyone know where my bag of goodies went? I don't even know if he gets a participation trophy after doing that. If you don't, cut the camera.
Rubber City Wrestling presents 'Twas the Fight Before Christmas, Saturday, December 21st at 6 p.m. at the Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio. The main event will be for the RCW Light Heavyweight Championship as Die Hard the Hunter defends his crown against Spike St. James. The Pinnacle will take on Team Beast. The Andolini brothers will face Aces Wild, plus many other great RCW wrestlers in action. Also, parents, register your children to receive a gift from Santa Claus as he will be making a special guest appearance during intermission. Tickets are $10 for general admission, $15 for front row. For more information, be sure to tune in to RCW Spotlight and visit our pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling. Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Today's match I needed a beer for because we're talking about what's going to be coming on the show later on, and that is the Pinnacle versus Team Beast. First of all, love the creativity in the name. Team Beast. I would have went with the Beastie Boys.
That's
Right?
already taken though, and that's a really, really good band too.
Yeah, but half of them are dead anyway, so I mean,
A third.
my mistake.
Yeah.
My mistake. I thought 2 of them died.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, just careers. Okay. Anyway, so
I actually take offense to that too because they're a really good.
I love the Beastie Boys. I'm making a joke. Guys, quit. I know you're a millennial, so you take offense to everything, but you?
That's the Beastie Boys, man.
Good point. Good point. My bad. Anyway, so the Pinnacle, of course, Marcus Knight, Lord Marcus Knight. He is the Neo champion. Justin Bradley. Oh, wait, wrong team. That's the guy who was too scared to show up last event against Marcus Knight. So we got Marcus Knight, we got Scott E. Stevens, and we got the newly acquired Mike Smiley. And they are managed by Jared Hawkins. And I'll tell you what.
I think it's Sir Jayhawk. I think is they gave him a.
They knighted him?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Did Marcus knight him?
That's good.
I mean,
That's good.
You see what I did there?
Good.
I'm just saying, he is Lord Marcus Knight too, so he has that power.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, me personally, I don't really care if they knighted him or not. He's a good manager, and I believe that it's going to be one of those things where he comes in there that he did throw a jab at me, and I'm tired of that, and hence the little sister comments. If little sister wants to throw jabs at the way, it's a good way to get your nose broken. But again, I still like the Pinnacle, and I'm trying to respect them back, and they need to respect me back, and that's all I'm saying. Now, with that being said, they're going to be taking on the previously mentioned Justin Bradley if he shows up. Of course, Alexander Crowley, and the dude that's going to be on the
favorite person in the world,
the Rogue.
The Rogue.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Why do you keep clapping?
Love that guy.
What is to love?
He's so awesome. Are you serious? I've
I
been
mean,
a fan.
he
for a
shoots
long
three
time.
throws with people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's awesome.
I know, I was one of the people. I do not. Yeah, just no. I'm not. I don't see the love affair that you got going on here.
I love that dude.
No loving the Rogue. But anyway, the match.
I heart you, the Rogue.
The Rogue.
The Rogue.
Whoa!
The Rogue.
Bam! First of all,
That was weird.
First of
Why
all,
did you
yeah,
say that?
well, now a page from Barberton writes in. She'll know that he's out of the closet, and you ain't got a show.
Sorry, Paige.
Anyway, so here's what we got. We got them matched up against each other, and of course the Sicilian Beast, Ken Cerminara, will be managing it. I think he's here tonight too. Yay. The wrong type of pie's out. No, he's Sicilian.
So excited.
Sicilian, not a Bruzzi. All right. So what we have here is a match between a good tag team. I remember back when Crowley and Justin Bradley were teaming up, and apparently they're now going to form their tag team again. They're a very good, very cohesive tag team that never won a championship.
No.
And, of course, the Rogue is a great wrestler that couldn't beat me. And so what you have there is a bunch of challengers, but no champions. Now, on the other hand, you've got the Pinnacle. And these guys are known for winning champions. You got Mike Smiley, former heavyweight champion.
Wait.
You got Shut Your Mouth.
Don't cut
You've
him off.
got Marcus. Damn, don't do that. You ruined my train of thought. I've got ADHD and it's diagnosed. Stop it. That's what I need the beer for.
This is great. I love doing this to him. I love it.
You got Marcus Knight. He's the current Neo champion. He's also a heavyweight champion. You've got
Say it. Go.
Scott E. Stevens, man. I'm telling you what, that is my dude. Scott, out of all of them, Scott E. Stevens, that's the one I like. I just actually went out, because he DJs also. He's famous. He does a lot of stuff. This man is always entertaining people in the ring. And, as a DJ, I went out, a couple weeks ago. hung out with him while he was DJing, had a blast. He did have a little issue with me calling them little sister, but I told him it's just playing around, man. It's all fun. He didn't take it very well, though.
Keep interrupting.
What do you want? What
Fun
do you
fact,
want?
I'm having Scotty Stevens do my DJing for my wedding.
You're not going to get married. She'll come to her senses way before that.
Exactly. What's his name?
Really?
It's
Oh, wait,
fine.
he already-
No,
LaRoque.
LaRoque. We accept it.
Yeah, we're not mad like that.
No.
We
I'm
don't
proud of
judge.
you. I'm proud of you.
It's a judgment-free zone here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've already judged. It's fine.
right, exactly. So anyway, we want to get. We'll take you last. Save the worst for last. Your opinion on this, because this is a good matchup.
Absolutely.
I mean, we all agree Marcus Knight might be the greatest all-around wrestler pound for pound there is right now. We also agree the Rogue might be one of the toughest son of a guns in the ring right now. And we agree that this is gonna be a knockout, drag-out brawl.
Yeah.
Definitely worthy of second half of the card. So hopefully, Tony T and Marty get their minds together and put this one in there, second half, because it'll be worth watching. Who do you have? Who do you? You don't have to give your picks, because we're obviously doing that next week. But give me your rundown on what you think this match is going to be.
I mean, look, we got tag teams, we got groups, we got singles wrestlers. It's great. You're right. There's challengers, there's champions, there's everything. To me, the wild card on this team is going to be Marcus Knight. All right, he's got experience. One of the best wrestlers I've ever seen. But on the other side, who has more experience and one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen? Rogue.
Well, we're also forgetting that Team
You got a
B.
little bit of brown stuff on your
I'm
nose.
just
Cut
telling
that
you.
off.
The Browns? What about them?
No,
I thought you loved them.
Yeah, wrong.
We're not allowed to talk about the NFL on this
Yeah,
show.
There's
Remember that.
Go.
Is that
Go.
football?
What do you
I
think?
have no idea.
What do you think?
So, this whole time we've been forgetting about one person, and when it comes to experience, he has more experience than anyone else in this match. The Sicilian Beast, Ken Cerminara.
Oh, he's wrestling?
Well, no, but he's managing.
He's going to have
I mean,
so
come on
much-
now.
By the
And
time-
you think about this. There's all this time that he's had. He's preparing his guys. He's giving them advice. He's training them. He's working them out. He got this. He is the greatest coach ever. The greatest manager ever.
Greatest. He just started managing.
And he's already the greatest.
Yeah, that's legit.
First of all, we want to apologize to three guys: Bobby the Brain Heenan, James J. Dillon, and Jim Cornette for these comments. Obviously, the views and expressions on this program are not everyone on this program.
I know.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to see if he wants to sign.
Captain Lou Albano is Paisan.
I just want to see if maybe he wants to sign me and Sonny.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
What, so
could
you
use
get
a
another
good manager.
paycheck?
Yo.
Talk to
Wouldn't
Justin
you have to pay
Seidel,
him?
the best manager
No.
in RCW.
Just
Listen.
having us there actually makes money. So
Oh, gosh, you
That's
guys are
true.
giving me a migraine. Number one, Sicilian Beast is going to be too busy trying to fight off all the dust that he's collected by sitting in a shelf for so long that he's not even going to be able to manage these guys. He's going to be too busy too busy doing all that. Okay? That's what's going to happen. Second of all, when the challengers go in there against champions, albeit they're not champions right now, but they all have been champions respectively. And I get it. The Rogues held some titles. But I'm talking about major champions. They are going to go in there and they're going to just... I see the Pinnacle wiping them out. And I don't mean to be picking already, but I see this not even being... You got a team that's already been a team for the past... How long? 5 years? 4 years? Obviously, they just added Mike Smiley. So that's their new
It's a weird
guy.
dynamic.
And you also... Okay, I get what might seem like a fair matchup. You've got a tag team that's an established tag team. You've got a team of the Pinnacle that's an established team. And then they also been teamed with one other person. And I get what you're saying. You got Mike Smiley, who in my opinion is very underrated. And then you have the Rogue, who in my opinion is very overrated. So when you put these guys together, I believe those two will cancel each other out. And then it just comes down to who the better tag team is. Is it the artists formerly known as them Southern Boys, now going by Ruthless violence, or is it the team that with Alexander Crowley? And
Yeah, no, I get it.
Son of
I get
Violence?
it.
Okay,
I get
just
it.
making sure.
I know, I got it.
And then you've got, the team of Marcus Knight and Scotty Stevens of the Pinnacle.
Right.
Now, then when you match those two up, again, pretty close matchup. But my money's going on the team Marcus Knight is in charge of. And then let's go with managers. Again, you've got a former wrestler who, sure, he's got a lot of knowledge when it comes to wrestling, but does he have any knowledge when it comes to managing? Does he understand what it's like to not be involved, but what it's like to be outside that ring? I don't think so. But Jayhawk has been doing this for 3 years, 4 years, something like that. And he understands. He knows what he's doing. And so when it all boils down, this isn't rocket science, kids. This is actually, I get it. You guys are afraid of the guests tonight, so you're going to go ahead and do this. Me, I'm not. Even if we didn't have Jason over there and he didn't beef up security.
There's so much to unwrap in
Yeah.
everything you just said.
Do you realize that last week,
So, okay,
when
let's
this
just
show aired last week, I was 2 years on release or borrowed time. This is my month, guys.
False
this is the
finish.
month where I false finish.
False
Right.
finish.
I ain't losing.
Nice.
No matter what it is. Fist
Never.
fight. I might go into a bar and slap around the 3 biggest bikers. Like they were just Larry, Curly, and Moe. And then see what happens. This is my month.
So with Jayhawk sounding like Porky Pig with a head cold, do you think he's going to have to give them advice before he goes out? Because there's no way they're going to understand him out there side.
Oh no, sure. I'm sure he'll have a new megaphone if the
He's
fan
going to have to
doesn't
do
try and steal
something.
it from
That's
him.
bad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the Rogue probably won't even have to tag out. I think once he's in, he'll just pin whoever and match will kind of end there.
Yeah.
Maybe
I guarantee you when it comes to weight advantages, Team Beast has the advantage.
I really hope that while he's a guest over here, he braided his nut hair so that you guys can swing on it and it won't rip out. That's all I'm getting at, because this is just, you guys are just too much, man. Anyway, here we go. We're going to go ahead. We're going to, now you can't make me laugh at my own joke. You can't do that.
I can't.
You can't
with
do that.
I can't with you.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. Then we're going to watch a match. But then after that, we're going to come back and we're going to have 2 members of Team Beast right here in studio. I need you to pour me a drink.
You don't get one. You're cut off.
We'll be back in just a few.
Ladies and gentlemen, to my right here, the classiest man in the building, Scott E. Stevens! And to my left corner, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite, your award, your is present. So, Marcus Knight, as I think who is your to some people, that is not easy. The classiest man in the world. And tell me, I understand you're not picking. He pulled his hair.
Don't let me do your job for you.
Can't expect this same rule, push backers, get on football. And he has 27 years in the business. That is incredible. Let me tell you. I mean, this guy's a freak. He has a 500-pound bench press. I'm going to give you that can get 500 pounds. What is in the ring? Oh, you can't forget that. As are all these people, and some people are doing that. Lord Marcus Knight brings up a good point. The road is strong, but it is not. But Scotty Stevens. Scotty Stevens is smart and tactical. Smart and tactical. What did I say? Intelligent, smart and tactical. That's the classiest man in the building for years. That's it. Some people call Scotty Stevens a cheating weasel, but I call him smart. And all these other fans should call him smart because he is. Yes, the big man. You want to retain out the leg. That is one. Marcus Knight, Scotty Stevens. Tag team the Pinnacle. Scotty Stevens was trained by your role model, Ric Lieb. And he's another one people call cheating. He's not cheating, he's smart, he's intelligent. Like you see that, Scotty Stevens working away. How he should against a big man like the ring. This is some space. Experience. Scotty Stevens has only had 3, and look at what he's doing now. He is taking it to him here tonight. Scotty Stevens is the Stephen Hoffman of professional wrestling. He is that smart. If the road runs you That's the oldest tournament. And being the hall.
Rubber City Wrestling presents 'Twas the Fight Before Christmas, Saturday, December 21st at 6 p.m. at the Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio. The main event will be for the RCW Light Heavyweight Championship as Die Hard the Hunter defends his crown against Spike St. James. The Pinnacle will take on Team Beast. The Andolini brothers will face Aces Wild, plus many other great RCW wrestlers in action. Also, parents, register your children to receive a gift from Santa Claus as he will be making a special guest appearance during intermission. Tickets are $10 for general admission, $15 for front row. For more information, be sure to tune in to RCW Spotlight and visit our pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling. Rubber City Wrestling, real professional wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. As you see, I'll be professional today. I'm a professional man, so that's what I do. We got the Beast, Ken Cerminara. I will shake your hand. We've got the Rogue. I'll shake your hand. I ain't into holding hands with men. Stop that.
Yeah, you are.
Whatever.
Yeah, you are.
Anyway. I think you're funny, huh?
Yeah,
All
that's real
right.
funny.
Anyway, I try and be a professional. Shut up, you mark.
Hey,
It was fun.
I just shook your hand. What's the matter, punk?
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
Remember when I beat you?
Instead of being professional, maybe you should have been a man.
Right, I did.
How about that?
When I beat you.
What?
When I beat you.
When you beat me.
Yeah, remember a couple months ago?
Yeah, you got
When I
lucky.
beat you.
Yeah.
And you finally woke up after me getting hit with my 4H. My question, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead. We're going to be talking about... Alrighty. Apparently...
Security can just realize.
Yeah, security.
Our live crowd made it funny.
Right. Apparently we're filmed in front of a live studio audience today. They wanted to see this. They think we're going to...
There's other patrons
we
in
got
my bars,
armed
not just you
security,
guys.
so
Right.
you're safe.
You don't have enough security, boy.
I have a successful establishment here. We're gonna have.
Yeah,
other
we're
patrons.
gonna have patrons.
Yeah.
Nice place you got here, by the way.
Thank you. So you're all,
Appreciate
you're
you pouring
on
me
the
that
house,
drink.
Whatever you want. I think actually he's gonna pay for it.
Don't give me
We
when he's
needed
having,
that.
all right? Hey, by the way, I need a beer there, my man.
Absolutely. Certainly.
It's a bar.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
on the house as well.
Thank you, my good man.
Absolutely, just
I knew
for
I
you.
liked you.
Also, Rick, you own it for this one. So.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. All right. On the 21st, that's next week, by the way, for people that are keeping score, we have Team Beast, which will be, of course, this man right here, Justin Bradley and Alexander Crowley, going up against Marcus Knight, Mike Smiley, and Scott E. Stevens. These guys are established. You guys are kind of new as a group. I understand you took an established tag team and re-established them.
But this here is the cog. This is the linchpin. This, if you will, is the transmission of our machine, which is definitely well oiled and ready to run.
Yeah, and apparently he's sucking down some transmission fluid right now. But you know what? Let's be honest about this for a second.
It's a winter weight stuff, by the way.
Yeah, it's the win.
Fuck's winter weight stuff.
All right, listen.
He's fantastic.
You guys got, in my opinion, probably one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen, Marcus Knight. You guys
Marcus
got-
Knight,
Yes. Well, we'll start with him.
25 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
Erie Fieldhouse. I'm getting out of the car. Oh, Mr. Beast, can I take your bag? Can I take your bag? I felt sorry for the poor kid. But he idolized me. So I got a little, like the kid, I was good to him. Tipped him a couple of dollars.
Right.
The little boy was
Bought him a Big Mac, a Wendy, whatever, a jumbo burger, whatever. And he followed me around. And now he's cocky.
Right.
Well, guess who's going to take care of him? Right here, baby. Right here. You better believe it.
Oh, jeez.
I can't wait for this.
Yeah.
This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
All right, since you're the biggest mark for this team, why don't you go ahead and ask some questions then?
First off, Rook, can I have a hug?
Oh no,
Come have a
hug
hug.
people. You can stop
Come a
hugging
hug.
people.
Come a hug. I need a
All
hug.
right, I never disappoint a fan.
Oh, come here.
This millennial
Come here.
stuff is getting
Rook.
okay. Here you go. That's a millennial thing. You wanted a hug too?
Oh,
Rogue's,
that's a
Rogue's
gift.
sexuality was never in question here, right?
Oh no,
That's
we're
right,
men.
brother.
We're men here.
You just tried holding
Do
my hand.
you
now he's
think
hugging him.
this legend of the business
You call
would
me a legend.
recruit me if
And
I was
just want to bow down
in
to the
question?
legend right here.
Well, obviously,
Bowing down to the legend
Trust
He
right
me,
is
here.
not que some que sa. You
this
know what I
guy
mean?
is a legend.
right. Well, I'm gonna fill you in on why this legend of the game recruited you. You guys came up together.
This I want to
oh,
hear.
yeah.
I want to hear this.
You guys came up together and you were both peaked at the same time. He just assumes you still got it. Did you miss the match where I... Boom, and now he can't wrestle me ever again?
You know what?
He will
I-
wrestle you
I
again,
seem
and he
to
will
think-
succeed,
yeah,
by the way.
Guess what I got? I got something from the office of RCW.
Oh, really? What's that?
Hey.
Look familiar at all?
Hey,
What?
those,
No, I
those
just- I
kind of
give it-
feel. My head kind of remembers that.
What are you talking about? I didn't use it. That's a paper.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering why my business card was floating around over
Clearly, you forgot.
Here, when these guys
And you
fail,
know
give
what?
me a call.
You hit me 3 times with these and didn't knock me out.
Ah.
You,
Oh,
my
sorry, so
friend,
excited.
are in great trouble because I see you with your little search for talent. Okay,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
I am ranked number 1. I'm 1, so you can't outrun that for long, chump. So you keep doing your little challenge with the guys that have been in the business for half a month.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Some of these guys been in there for almost a year.
Yeah.
Which
And
one?
you and I both know what it was like in the first year, don't we? Not ready for that.
What are you talking about?
But guess what, chump?
Actually, he's so old he doesn't remember back then.
Champ.
No, it's chump.
You see this right here?
Yeah, I see it.
It's the gold standard of
Undeserved.
professional wrestling.
Okay, you got a lucky win
champion.
because you
Can we have a
used brass knuckles against me. Then you beat a guy that's a referee who's been training for 6 months.
No, that man
It was like 6 minutes.
3 years.
Yeah.
3 years he's been,
Well, let me tell you something.
and he's wrestled 3 years too.
Oh, battle royals.
Yeah.
A whole different story, my friend.
He holds a victory against that Black Sabbath character.
Oh, well, you know, he hadn't been good since he'd been making records.
Oh, I need a shot of that.
Yeah.
I definitely need
They
a
just
shot
came out with an album.
Yeah, well, guess what? Still sucks.
of that.
Tough, ain't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's his rank?
Is this
What's
right?
Black Sabbath's rank?
I'm sure he's in
20th?
the top 5. I'm sure it's
Oh,
somewhere around there.
in your search.
In my search, yeah.
In your search.
And the only
Yeah, this search of talent you've got.
It's the only top 10 list that matters. I'm going through, doing a talent search to find the next real deal. Not the next big deal, because that's Ray Stewart. But the next real deal. The next guy that's worthy of a shot at this championship. No longer am I dusting off dinosaurs to go ahead and put these matches. So, sorry, did I offend you? Sorry about both of your lucks, because guess what? It's not going to happen. Give me my brass knuckles back. I mean, paperweight. Paperweight, yeah.
Brass knuckles.
Shut up. Anyway, no longer am I dusting off the prehistoric wrestlers. I'm giving these new guys a chance. No other champion has ever done this. I am breaking barriers in professional wrestling. And you know what? I should be applauded for this. But instead, guys that already had their chance. Hold on. Guys that already had their chance and failed at it want another chance. No. You know what?
Applause?
Get in line.
I'll give you some applause. That's enough.
Right.
I've never had a chance.
I would wrestle you to heartbeat. You're my
No,
friend.
he wouldn't.
I get it.
I didn't want to wrestle a friend.
All right.
But I mean, if you want a match, I'll give you a match.
I'm really busy
Friend.
this week.
Okay.
Wait, who are we talking about here?
Him?
All right?
Yeah. We're
Keep it over here. Keep it over here.
We're talking. What we're talking about apparently is him thinking he's wrestling me, but that's not happening. What you have right now is bigger fish to fry because you've got a team called the Pinnacle. That's 3 guys. I'd probably be around 2 guys, but that's 3 guys. So when you are wrestling these 3 guys with your tag team, if Justin Bradley shows up, I'm sure that he'll get in a car accident very, right before it happens.
Coincidentally?
And yeah, very coincident. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
He
Thank
almost
you.
died.
You just passed that English language test. All right.
Thank you.
And then, of course, Alexander Crowley. I mean, if he shows up after the beating Die Hard gave him, had to be freaking amazing.
Oh, he'll be there. He's tough as nails. And I want to tell you another thing. Look him in the eye. You're talking about Pinnacle. Of course you're for the Pinnacle. You know why? Because that's one step further away from when you have to face him again. And when you face him again, not good. I can see the look on your face.
I'm done.
What's the matter? You don't feel so good.
You're right.
No.
You will be done.
No, I'm done wrestling you. Why has this become a match between me and you? I'm
Let me
not
say
in
it this way.
I'm just
You are
interviewing
right.
you.
I have bigger fish to fry this
Right, 3
because
guys.
Marcus Knight is a far bigger fish than you. Far bigger fish than
Well,
you.
he's the Neo champion. So I'll tell you what.
He's a Neo champion.
He's holding the title right now.
And when I'm done with him, you're next.
Oh, really, Goldberg?
Oh yeah, that's how it's gonna work.
Uh,
I want to make 2 guarantees right now.
okay.
Number 1 guarantee, he will face you again. Number 2, and most importantly, guarantee, he will defeat you.
And that's coming from a real legend.
Oh, that's coming from a real guy
Real
that's
legend.
probably got dementia.
Oh,
Listen,
no.
have you taken your meds today?
No, seriously.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. All right.
Just leave
Hey,
him alone.
this is the
Listen.
only vintage man that hasn't sold out to the way.
Vintage.
And we'll never.
And will never sell out to the way.
You had an opportunity. We offered this job to you. We gave it to you behind the scenes. You turned it down.
Because this is a guy with common sense.
No, this is a guy that got beat.
No, this guy doesn't need a bunch of extras. I'm joining him because it's for a purpose. You're together because you need one another. Your group.
Yeah, because we're a movement. Everybody calls us a
Your
group.
cronies.
We're a family.
Movement, a bowel movement.
We're trying to rid the world of yardtards.
Wow.
We're trying to rid professional wrestling of untrained, unprofessional.
Well, he is very
People
trained
that-
and very professional.
See the way he dresses in the ring?
Doesn't
He
matter.
wears a skirt. You think that's proper ring attire?
No, that's professional.
Doesn't matter what I wear.
He's a Celtic warrior.
Celtic warrior.
What matters is
He's gimmick friend.
you're dead. Trust me, everybody that wrestles me knows.
Why has this turned into? Get out!
That
of
had
here.
nothing to do with you. I said everybody. You are not the only person I've wrestled, son.
I know.
I wrestle
know.
everybody. And let's deal with this match you keep talking about, the other side being
Please,
so strong.
please.
I've wrestled Smiley in the past.
Ready?
Smashed him.
Oh.
No problem with Smiley. I've wrestled Scott E. Stevens. Just last event.
Nah, I'm good.
What happened there, pal?
What happened there is he had you.
He didn't have nothing. I needed one move to beat him. Done. Don't give me that team is so strong. Marcus Knight is a excellent wrestler. I don't take him lightly. But I've already beat 2/3 of them myself.
Right,
So now I have Alexander Crowley, who was a top-ranked light heavyweight.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have Justin Bradley, top-ranked super heavyweight.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to tell me?
And they're a top-ranked tag team. I'll go ahead and throw that at. Ooh,
Yeah.
they're really good.
So
What have they won?
what do you mean by they won?
What have they won? Top rank doesn't mean anything until
Oh
you
well,
win
guess
something.
what?
It's not
Next
what-
match. Next match up, son. It ain't about the past. Have you ever lost before? I know you've lost before.
Let me see. It's been so long.
Oh yeah.
I need to go through my.
Yeah,
Wikipedia
I know a
page
guy
to check
sitting
that
in
out.
this room that's beaten you on a number of occasions.
Wasn't me.
You won't wrestle me.
It wasn't
So, if you want to say what have they won,
yeah.
you well know what I've accomplished.
I was a TV champion then. That was nothing.
So
It didn't mean as much to me as this.
Oh,
I think the better
well, then
question is not what they have won, it's what they will win.
It's
I'm
what's
sure you guys
coming,
were coming
son.
with wins, yeah.
Hey, what
They
happens,
will win a lot.
That's a Rolex watch right there. You know why?
Why, you
I'm
styling,
on.
profiling,
Woo!
Give us a-
Jesus. No, it's not gimmick
I have
infringement.
a
Every time I shout out to Rolex, they pay me. Rolex.
Hey, what if Rolex? What if he? Can I get some?
Not you.
Oh. So just hypothetically, what if his team wins? Will you just give him a shot to him?
Why don't we make that guarantee here? Can we do that?
If his
Look,
team.
look, he's hesitating.
He's thinking.
He's afraid.
He's scared.
I'd be afraid.
He's
He's
trying to
not
cop a
afraid.
plea. He's worried.
He's not.
I'm not worried about
You're
it.
trying to
'cause I
cop
know
a plea. You're worried.
Listen, I got full confidence in them guys. If it was me, I'd have a lot
Is
more
it full?
confidence.
Is it real full? Like, I mean, are you?
You gonna give me a
Are you
shot
that?
at it?
Are you that sure?
That is really good.
This is fantastic.
I know it's
I had
really
a
good.
shot. Oh,
I've had it before.
So good.
Getting more.
All right, yeah, I need a shot after listening to these.
He's going to get a shot too.
Yeah.
Good one.
Bada bing.
You
Get-
got
get-
boom.
get-
Well, you want that? Oh, sir, if he wants it, it's.
No, I mean, you're gonna take my shot from me. That's fine.
Beast 316 says you're going down.
More
Amen.
gimmick.
Amen. That's right.
Oh, my favorite patron.
Love it. I love it.
Fantastic.
Get some of your own material.
Hey, you know what?
That's his material.
Are
You
you?
get your own
Who the
material.
hell?
Beast.
Who the hell do you think taught those guys?
Right, exactly.
Beast.
No, real quick. You get your own material. You get your own dress. I'm telling you right now that you keep on wearing a dress.
yeah. Oh,
Will you
she'll
send
love
me
hearing that. And
applications?
guess what? I will tell
So I
her.
could
I'll just send
get
her
it out
after
to my
you.
brother.
I'll tell you what.
I know a guy.
I know a guy.
Tell you what. You guys can beat the Pinnacle. And
I know a guy. I know 3 guys.
and I'll give you a non-title match in the garage. How's that sound?
Oh, I can take a non-title match right now. I'll wrestle you right now for that belt.
No, you got to beat the Pinnacle first.
Not in
I'll
my
wrestle
bar,
you
guys.
right
Is this a-
now
is this a
on that
bar fight
rug.
match?
Not in my bar.
Not in
We
this
don't do
bar.
that. We
I
don't do
respect
that.
the man.
We don't do that in my bar.
I respect you enough
We thank you.
not to wipe the floor with these 2 guys.
Okay, well, you know, that's one way to look at it.
The only
Maybe we
one
just
in
don't
this
fight
room
the
that
bar.
looks like a broom is you.
Oh.
You weren't saying that when Ray Stewart slapped me
Are
in
you
the
saying
face.
that because I'm the only one here
I
who still
threw
has
him
the
out,
hair?
and he is now
No.
barred.
I'm saying that because you
Unless
got
he
the
wants
shape
to
of a
come
broom.
back, and then he's allowed in.
Are you calling me
That's not barring.
Not
Yeah.
fat.
I'm not fat either.
It's part of animals family. That's the family.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
I get it.
Oh my gosh. What are you,
Figured
Duracell
on the
commercial
fat
now?
guy.
Hell yeah.
They're not paying a sponsorship.
You're the one that said dirt.
I know, right? I know, my bad.
I know.
My bad. Look.
But he does keep a licking.
Ken Cerminara, shut up. That's Timex.
I will not.
They are
Yeah,
not.
what?
I will not,
No.
sir. I will not allow it.
All right, listen.
Do you want a timeout?
This guy is pure gold.
I
Okay?
am-
I'm trying to say
Pure
this now.
gold.
I have a lot of respect for what you did back in the day, okay? I mean, you're my grandmother's favorite wrestler, for crying out loud, and I love you.
Yeah.
I dated her.
Him and
Probably
him
did.
and Die Hard, right?
Right. That's fine.
Yeah.
Dyer's going to kick your butt. You keep
Is he?
saying that.
He
Anyway.
can't reach it. He's too short.
Yeah. Hold pinky up. Anyway, listen. My grandmother talked really nice about you. She said when you would get in the ring with people like Gorgeous George, people like Luthez, you gave him a good run for your money. Lost, but gave him a good run for your money. I'm not going to disrespect you. I get it. You're too old to understand what's going on here.
Huh?
Yeah, huh?
Uh,
Anyway,
He
you.
doesn't speak for everybody.
No. No,
I don't know how many times I got to beat you before you finally realize I'm the better man.
You're not the better man.
One more.
I proved myself
Beat
already.
him one more time.
No, you haven't.
Remember the 2 in a row?
Beat him one more time.
2 in a row.
Two in
Yeah,
a
how
row.
many times have we wrestled?
Probably about 100 times,
Okay.
but that doesn't
yeah.
count.
Yeah, oh, it counts.
A lot of those ones
Oh,
don't
it
even
counts.
count.
Oh, yeah. See?
I
Back
watched
up
him on
now.
TV.
No, because that was...
You want to talk history.
Saw those
I've
matches
beaten
on
you on many occasions. So we've got a long script to go here, son. The story isn't written. Only part of it.
No, the story's over.
That's
the
because-
end. That last one was the
That's
final
because
match.
you're scared.
Pinnacle.
You're scared.
Pinnacle. Remember Pinnacle. That's what you got.
I can keep my mind on everybody.
Who thought that having these guys on here was a good idea? Because I'm trying to conduct an interview about the 21st, so the people come in here and watch the Pinnacle whoop your butts.
Quit,
And all you
quit
can talk
throwing
about
your
is
title in the face, and we'll talk about the Pinnacle.
Oh, you and me there.
But I will warn you here: we are going to run through the Pinnacle. I think I've said that.
You're next, Joe.
Oh, well, that's
And then
Huh?
the RCW.
He's saying, you're funny.
RCW
I like you. You're
will have
funny.
no choice but to make you defend that belt against the number one.
What are you guys talking about when we have an interview trying to go on, but you haven't asked one interviewing question because all you want to do is hear them try and challenge me for my belt?
So you're 100% sure he can't take Rogue?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure he can't take Rogue. I'm like, dude. I mean, he's a basketball compared to Rogue.
Did you break your nut hair? Wow. Just making sure.
Say fair, bro.
Well,
I figure the way they're swinging from your nuts right now, they probably need you to braid them. So
I see it.
pull up.
Yeah, I mean, Rogue, he beats you in class. He beats you in wrestling power. He beats you in skill. He beats you in every single category.
Except for
in the
title
world.
matches. I beat him in title
Hey,
matches.
you know what? When you have help from Mr. Paperweight, it doesn't matter because he's gonna be. He's still gonna beat you.
You know what?
And you know what? In the back of your mind, I said this a couple weeks ago. You're afraid of the Rogue. Every night, your heart beeps, and it's not your wife.
Can I explain
It's
something?
not your wife. It's the fear every night waking up to that same nightmare of him giving you a Rogueplex.
Are you trying to get him to sign you because it's not going to work? Let me tell you guys why.
I would love for you to
let
sign
me,
me.
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why Miles Jackass is so pissed off right now.
He's drunk.
Yes,
My
that
fault.
too.
He just wrestled, as you saw at the beginning of the program, he wrestled Ray Stewart
Yeah.
in the second match. And in the second match, Ray cleanly beat him. And now he keeps accusing me of handing Ray brass knuckles.
As much as that
And
feels good.
now he's
stop
mad
doing
at me, so he's going to cut a little promo for you guys. And that's so cute that you
know,
guys got him on your nuts like that, but it's not going to
there's
happen.
one other little fact.
Oh,
I'll
and
go
by
one
the way-
more fact to
We have a
our
guest.
match.
Sorry.
Does anybody recall who the referee in the match between Ric Lieb and the Rogue was?
Yeah, the guy I beat last time.
Yeah. Ain't it funny how the guy that gets the next title shot refs our match? He didn't have no reason to want you to win because he absolutely knew he had no chance at beating me.
Conspiracy
Let that
theories.
marinate a little
Oh,
bit.
gosh. Okay.
It's just some marination going on. Right?
Oh, yeah. We'll be back with more Jesse Ventura.
Cerminara
Right after-
sauce.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on now. This is a
Now ask about the Pinnacle. We'll field the questions about
Will you guys
that.
ask some questions about
Pinnacle?
the Pinnacle? So that
All
we-
right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, now we
in the
got-
Pinnacle,
Now we got the nut hugger.
who's
over
the
here.
guy that you think you guys are going to have to focus on the most?
There we go. That's a fine question. Good, proud of you.
Well,
And if you don't want to say it, is that your
let me
game
say
plan?
it this
you don't have
way.
to.
There's one obvious answer, but the truth to the matter is you have to focus on all of them.
Okay.
Very true.
You can't just take one guy out because you can be in there with any of the three of them. And although I don't like any of them, all three of them have their own talents and they bring their own problems to a match.
Okay.
Mike Smiley is a larger guy. He is very underrated. The one thing this guy and I agree on is Mike Smiley is an underrated talent. But that's what it is. Scott E. Stevens is a talented guy. Took me to the brink, although I did beat him.
Hey,
But he's a very talented. I think he's the number 2 ranked heavyweight, if memory serves me correct. And then, of course, Marcus Knight is what Marcus Knight is, a champion.
Now wait. Don't get lost in the lighting over there.
You know what? Leave him alone.
So, I'm going to let my
I got lines
manager
for
here
days for you.
because I want to hear his opinion.
I think the key to the match is Mike Smiley. Do you? We're not going to take him lightly. We're not going to pretend, oh, we're worried about Marcus Knight. Marcus Knight. Nah. Smiley is the one that can make a difference for them. So we put him down. We got this thing. And I guarantee a victory. I guarantee he will meet you again. I guarantee he will beat you this time.
Okay, aside from the
I guarantee you, and it's
Stop making it about yourself, Rick.
No.
Stop
No.
making it about yourself.
Wow.
Aside from the nonsense at the end of that, because he's back to making it about me, I didn't do it.
everything's about Ricky.
I might have to take away. I might have to take back the senile comments. 'Cause I agree with you. That's funny. I like it. You keep doing that. You're a funny guy. Anyway, so he's got.
Like, do I amuse you? Do I look like a clown?
You can't use that gimmick infringement. Listen, that's the word of the day, kids. Gimmick infringement. Mike Smiley, I agree with you on this. I wrestled this man in a 30-minute Iron Man match, and when we went the distance, I thought he was.
That's the one we got to look out for.
Because he's a big. All right, listen, and we're gonna go ahead and talk like men, not like him. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Let's talk like men. I'll talk to the one that has a little bit of brains here.
Huh? Go ahead.
Stop.
I love this
Just
guy.
stop. You're not, right, exactly. You and your punchlines.
That's great.
Mike Smiley, you're right. Real tough guy. Real hard. And one of the things that shocks me about him, he's a big guy, but he's got all the stamina in the world. He doesn't get tired.
He has the heart of a lion.
Yes.
And he's not to be overlooked.
Right. And I was actually shocked when he joined the Pinnacle. But apparently they had been recruiting him for like over a year. Matter of fact.
Well, he drank the Kool-Aid.
No, I don't think he drank the Kool-Aid. I think he's spending the money. I believe that they paid him very well. Matter of fact, I know this for a fact.
Well, not surprised.
No, you got to pay a guy like that to come in there.
Huh?
So.
I love this.
I love it.
Can I get my last two questions and we'll wrap it
Go.
up?
Let's
It's getting
get
late.
this.
I want everybody out
Let's
of my
get
bar.
this.
Not
I know,
everybody.
I get
You
it.
can stay, obviously.
I got to home and watch a football game. Go ahead.
All right. Fair enough. So, two questions. Are you even going to bother tagging the other guys in? You're just going to beat everybody real quick?
I don't know. It depends on how much fun I have beating people up that night.
He's a giver. All right. Are you going to go ahead and punch Jayhawk in the mouth for me? Tell him.
So I get this. I'm going to stick the megaphone up his
right up his.
You know what I mean?
Just tell him it's from Frankie. He'll know what it means.
He is the illegitimate son of Wally Cox. Now, I don't know if you know who Wally Cox is. You Google that.
Yeah.
You will laugh.
I know. Stop talking.
You are the worst interviewer I've ever seen.
Go, it's your turn. Go ahead.
There's a difference between
Cox.
All right.
He was a comedian that looks very much like Jayhawk.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He was.
Rick, you want to wrap it up?
Okay.
Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, I want to hear your questions, Smarty Pants.
We'll take
Give him one question.
Since you've
take
been sitting on your brain the whole time.
Hollywood Squares. We'll take Ric Lieb for the loss. Thank you. All right.
Wow, that was awesome.
Listen.
Seriously,
hold on.
call me because we're gonna.
Here's to you, huh?
I haven't had a manager in like 15
My
years.
love is it. Here's to you.
Right. Good boy. This is supposed to be PG.
I haven't
This
had
guy here.
PG.
Yeah.
Rick and I haven't had a manager in like 15, 17 years. This is gonna happen.
Rick and I?
What?
Rick.
You mean?
I have.
Hey,
Oh,
let's,
okay.
My people will call you, all right?
I want to hear Smarty Pants. What's your key to the victory?
Lucky.
Okay. No. I actually, we kind of were on the same page with this one. And Smarty Pants aside, I am a smart wrestler, whether you want to believe that or not. And I think you know that.
That's your only value.
The key to the victory, Marcus Knight is the obvious great wrestler. We all know that. So everybody will overlook both the other guy. Are you looking at my diamond ring?
Rolex, yeah.
Or the Rolex. There you go. You know what, Frankie?
Let
Even
me
though
hold
you've
it
been
for you.
pissing me off for today, I'm going to go ahead and let you see what a Rolex looks
That's
like.
great.
You go ahead and
Fantastic.
you're going to get that out of your pocket. Now,
What
the keys to victory is this.
I mean,
Don't overlook the other guys. And this is the truth. And I'm going to tell them my keys to victory as well because I don't play sides on this. I want you guys to have a great match. Because if you have a great match, that means we have more fans. That means I get paid more because the heavyweight champion holds a belt. And when you're a champion, you make money. Now, my thing is this. You say Mike Smiley, I agree 100%. Mike Smiley's a big guy with stamina. Scotty Stevens is so hungry. So hungry. I just ended up going to he DJs out in Cleveland, and I went out there and I was hanging out with him and stuff. Of course, like I said, he doesn't like me calling the Pinnacle little sister, but to me it's just all in fun. And I tried to explain that to him. I don't know if he got the message or not, but I will say this. He told me when we finally got to hanging out and had a few beers in us, he said straight up, he goes, "I'm the only guy that's never held a heavyweight championship out of all three of us." He's like, I'm the only guy the only titles he's held an American Heritage Championship and he's held a Tag Team Championship. And he might have held one more belt, but I can't remember. Thing is this. He said, he's out of all three of them, who do you think is the hungriest? And he's right. I didn't think about that because I would have probably overlooked him. Because of the fact that he's never been heavyweight champion. He's very hungry. Does it fit you?
Let me ask
Doesn't
you
fit
this.
me, unfortunately.
You know, Christmas is next week, man. I might have to get you one.
Hey. Let me ask you this. You're a champion, right?
Oh, yeah.
Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry. You can't stay champion unless you stay hungry.
Okay. So, why would you say Marcus Knight ain't the hungriest when he's got the belt that's over that one?
And that one there was another thing that we talked about. His title isn't on the line. His belt isn't on the line. And I'm not going to lie to you. This is the truth about a lot of us guys here. I'm not going to say me, but a lot of the wrestlers. When it's a non-title match or when their championship isn't on the line, sometimes they kind of get lackadaisical. I ain't going to lie. A lot of times I'm doing my challenges, and even though I know these guys are really hungry kids and they're really working hard for it, I know I'm not as hungry to beat them as I would be against someone like you. And so Marcus probably is going in there the least hungry. Pete, think about it for a minute.
No, I disagree.
Okay.
Because
You're allowed
there's
to.
one strong suit that I have, and you'll agree. I never lack being hungry.
No, you never do.
I don't lack intensity ever.
No, that's why I'm glad I finally took care of you.
So,
I'm
Scotty Stevens, I'm not going to down the guy. I've wrestled him. He's a good wrestler. He's tough. As I said earlier, all three of them bring their own problems. The key to the victory is not to underestimate anybody, which I never do. And I will make sure that Alexander Crowley doesn't. I'm sure he won't. He's held belts.
Yeah.
Justin Bradley, I'm sure he's hungry for this. And I know this legend right here will not let us stray off the path we need to be on.
Stay focused.
Right. You can tell me Jayhawk all you want. Given Jayhawk or the Sicilian Beast,
Do you need more watch back?
I'm following the Sicilian Beast word.
Yes, sir.
That is the key to victory there, too, for our side. So,
That's the thing.
here's another thing I want to hear out of you.
What are you doing?
You wanted it.
What's the advice you give
Don't
them?
tell him no.
Yeah, you can't tell him.
I want to hear that since,
Oh, you want to know the advice that I'm giving them?
yeah.
Absolutely not.
Come on now.
No.
Let's be a man. Let's be a man.
No.
You're airing what you're telling us.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. You know what? I thought I was just talking to you guys and it didn't even
No, let's hear the other way. Not that it'll matter because I don't think they'll listen to you anyway. But
The advice I gave them is this. You want to know the truth? I'll tell you the truth.
No, you got another one?
They're going to have to injure you to beat you.
I'll pass it to him. I'll pass it to him.
And they won't injure him.
No.
And they won't beat him.
Let me tell you something.
It's simple like that.
He might be one strong-ass man, but he's still a man. And you take a knee out, I'm sorry, but three-legged chair does not hold up very much. Your three-legged table will not hold dinner. I'm just going to be honest with you. You take him out. You're going to have to. I told him straight up. You're the main key, but the other two are an established tag team. So they're all keys, but work a body part. Whatever happened to the old school wrestling of working a body part? Because that's what I do. If we were wrestling against you guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I would do everything in my power to either take that shoulder out, take that elbow out, or take your knee out, or even your ankle. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to take one of your limbs out so that you can't work. You know what? It hurts really bad when you can only use parts of your body.
Let me just say this.
Am I lying, though? You are an old school guy.
You're not lying. However, we're not going to work a body part. We're going to work every body part. And a message to you, time is running out.
You would get off my
Time
Rolex.
is running out. I'm taking this home.
No, you are not taking that home. What the hell?
Merry Christmas.
Oh,
America.
Jason,
Tis the
grab the
season.
gun. Get my watch back.
'Tis the season.
I don't
of
want to have to hurt
giving.
this man. 'Tis the season.
I don't
of
know
not
where it
giving.
went. I don't
His
know where it
Christmas gift.
I have
went.
no idea.
Why?
You don't know where it went?
No.
Right.
My cousin Petey will enjoy that for Christmas.
Right,
You
I'm
know
sure
what?
he
All
will.
right.
I'll tell you something.
Stolen on the air. Don't worry, I'll call the police.
Stolen. I let him borrow.
You know what?
I'll bring it back later.
You know what, Beast? Not my style.
Right. $31,000 watches are not your
Not my
style.
style. I'm the rogue. What do I care with possessions?
Right. As long as you can get yourself a Swatch watch, you'll be all right.
That's right.
It's right at
see
least
that?
twice a day. All right.
Right.
The only thing I wear are things that matter.
All right. Go ahead and get us out of here.
This is good stuff.
I just need everybody to get out of my bar. Everybody get out of my bar. Everybody leave. You know what?
Is there any girls here? Because the girls always look pretty.
There's
Close.
always-
Yeah, there's a girl right there.
Everyone leave except for you two. You two, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad. You can
thank
stay as long as you want. Everyone else,
That's how you
leave.
get over, right?
Everyone else, get out of my bar.
Including
You know
that
what,
Butts?
you people, get out of my bar.
Bye, Rogue.
Get out of my bar. Don't talk to the patrons.
Hey guys, thank you for watching the show. If you could do me a favor, please subscribe to this channel. It would help a lot. Thank you.